Good evening. It's 10/10/2018. It's the 10th day of the 10th month. It's an evening, as you can see. I just did what I thought was a wonderful, no rehearsed, quick 11-minute video on illegal drugs, and went to replay it and see how it went, and it just disappeared off the computer, so I'm going to have to just redo it. I've looked all over for it. Anyway, what I was going to say is that, or what I have just said is that I was reminded today about the war on drugs and how insane it all is, and I guess it got me worked up enough where I felt like saying something to y'all. I began it by saying it was something Einstein supposedly said, that insanity is returning to the same people to answer the same questions and expecting to get a different answer from those same people. And that's what insanity is, to keep repeating that. And that's what's happening with the war on drugs. I was saying that a positive approach to the whole war on drugs would be totally different. You would look at the whole situation differently and have different perimeters, and you'd come out with a different solution. It seems simple for me, but the people that are obviously involved with the war on drugs and the policy making are having great difficulties, or they're having great successes and just don't want to tell the public, because a large part of the problem on the war on drugs is the people that are actually battling, that are involved with the supposed eradication of the drugs, is they're in it for their livelihood, they're making a profit off it, and so they don't want the war on drugs to end. If I had my way, I would just decriminalize the entire illegal drug laws. That way it'd be easier to decriminalize them than to overturn them. Let the drug producers and the drug marketers and the drug pushers continue to make money, but if they weren't having to shell out such a large percentage of their work on fighting, the drugs wouldn't be so high. And then all the people that are using drugs, illegal drugs and legal, could be tracked, and they could be offered programs of rehabilitation. Now, not the programs that we have in place now, but programs that work with the natural substances. A lot of these have been proven to be way more effective in breaking people's habits. In fact, some of them even have a good record of breaking people's habits with just a short administration of this program. The same could be said with legal drugs, because there's a great profit in legal drugs too. There's natural substances out there that have been around ever since man has, that take care of man's ills far better than pharmaceutical drugs. with treatment programs, the needs, the dependencies would slowly change, and the people who are in business for selling and making drugs would have a period of time to change their business operations. So nothing would come as a shock to anybody in the selling and using of the drugs. Same with the medical industry. Yeah, it seems like I'm oversimplifying it, and the people that are benefiting on the war will poo-pah what I'm saying, of course, and say it can't be done, but anybody that's looked at it realizes that it's not working. Well, let's see, that's 6 minutes. I had 5 minutes that I've left out somewhere along the line making this. It's like telling Eve that it's a sin to eat the apple and listen to the snake, telling her it's evil or a sin to want to seek knowledge. It's like telling the users and the sellers of drugs, oh, well, that's against the law. You should stop. It's a sin to use that stuff. It doesn't work. So these parameters that I've given are just briefly an outline of them. I've obviously left off 4 minutes, but I can't think of what I missed. Anyway, you don't have to listen to 11 minutes. Now you can just listen to 8 minutes instead. And we'll see if we can get this recorded properly.